You are a big personality. Did anybody ever tell you that?
A couple times.
I mean, we could hear you across the room. I might not even need to turn on your microphone.
Right.
We can just open the door. We can just do that. Andy Green of the United Way, we got a lot to talk about here. Campaign, talk about that.
Yeah, we've started our campaign. We're a couple weeks into it. We're looking to raise $300,000 for our agencies within the county. So workplace campaigns are happening right now. People are bringing stuff, we have a lot of different volunteers, and they're bringing packets out to businesses. If you have not received your packet yet, or you're looking for it, let me know, and we'll make sure that we get things out to you. So.
There are very different levels. You talked about the workplace, but there are individual contributions and things like that, right?
Oh yeah, and we have like letters going out. We have, there's a lot of different moving pieces to make sure that we're successful.
Forks and Pork is coming up, and is it going to be out at Lyondell Bazell again?
No, it's at Clysar.
Oh, at Clysar.
The Clysar Pavilion. We've had it there the last bit of time. Lyondell doesn't have their pavilion anymore.
Okay.
So it's going to be October 11th. The great thing about Forks and Pork is it's a lunch. You get a pork sandwich, beans, I think a bag of chips, and then it's $13. And and you get a cookie. That's the best part, right? The cookie. So it's $13. You can come out to the Clysar Pavilion like noon to 1 on the 11th and have lunch. But we know that not everybody can get out of their work to go to Clysar that day for lunch. So we will bring the lunch to you. And so we have the order forms out right now where either if you're a business and you want to get all of your employees lunch, you could do that. Or if you're a bunch of employees and you want to have lunch that day and have everybody, work together to order lunch, we will bring the lunch to your door.
So you have a number of volunteers who take part in this.
Tons of volunteers. And if you want to volunteer, you can reach out to us as well, and we'll get you set up. There's so many volunteers that make that happen. Not only with cooking all of the food, which they like. I don't know if I'm supposed to give away any secrets, but they start doing the pork like Monday. It's a long process. So not this coming Monday, but the Monday before the thing. But also we need volunteers to deliver food, package the food at the pavilion. So it's a lot of people that make this thing happen.
So again, Friday, October 11th, it's going to be at Clysar, their pavilion. $13 for a great meal. All this in a bag of chips.
And a bag of chips.
There you go. And a cookie. And this is such a big fundraiser for you folks, is it not?
Oh, it's our biggest fundraiser. Yeah. And not only is it a great way to raise some money for our community, but also it is a great pork sandwich.
I would think so.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So again, visiting with Andy Green of the United Way, but you're also very involved with the nonprofits, certainly, and you've got a summit coming up.
All right, so this is breaking news.
Okay.
We have a summit. It's going to be October 22nd, which is a Tuesday, 8:15 to 11:45 at Grow Clinton. And we are working with the CCDA to have someone come and talk about their process. And so the CCDA, which is the Clinton County Development Authority, they're a great part of our community, getting out funding to projects that need it. And but not everybody knows the process, or you have new people that have come in and it's new. So we're going to have it right from the horse's mouth. They're going to come in and talk about how your projects can get their funding and what they're looking for.
So that was a very important meeting. Tuesday, October 22nd at Grow Clinton.
Grow Clinton. 8:15, and we're out by lunchtime. So we get out at 11:45.
This nonprofit, this summit, has been 2-3 years now. You guys kind of kicked this thing off.
Yeah. This is I think we're in and it's a great opportunity to have everybody get together and just kind of network and talk about what they have going on in their nonprofits. Coming out of that summit, we have now every Wednesday morning, which today's Wednesday, from 8:45 to 9 o'clock, we have a call that if you're in a nonprofit, it's like a Zoom call. You can come in and talk about the different things that you have going on. If you have like an issue where you're like, hey, we've run into this issue, we're not going to solve it in that 15 minutes, but we'll get with you afterwards. And but it's been a great thing so far. So
are they visiting with you or like Matt Parbs, Ann Eisenman?
Everybody that calls in that morning. So
okay.
And it's 15 minutes. We're out at 9 o'clock. We turn it off because some of us have to run over to KROS at 9 o'clock. But we don't want it to be a huge time commitment, so it's a 15-minute check-in, and we have it every Wednesday morning.
Great, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
So you also wanted to talk about the Walk of Fame that will be coming up.
So I'm really involved with the Clinton Hometown Pride, and our big event is the Clinton County Walk of Fame, which is this Sunday. It's 4 o'clock is like social hour, 5 o'clock is dinner, 6 o'clock is the award ceremony. We're honoring 7 awesome people from our community this year, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're talking about it before that's why I started laughing before the mic started rolling.
We had, of course, Matt Parbs and Stuart Lynn were in on Monday for the Grow Clinton show, and they were going over who the people are going to be there. And Shauna Green, the former Shauna Garrison, now head coach of the women's basketball program at the University of Illinois, she is going to be there.
She's coming, yeah. She's coming. So she's one of the 7. And then also coming from out of town is Janet Plain, who is Kenny Plain's wife. We're honoring Kenny Plain. And she is coming all the way from Canada. I say that like it's some like long ride away, but I mean like that's such good travel. I mean, she is a little older, so that's a big travel for her, and it's gonna be a great night.
I would imagine, do each one of the inductees get an opportunity to address the people that are there?
Yeah. So we'll go through the inductees that night in alphabetical order, and then everybody they'll be introduced and they'll talk about their accomplishments, but then also they'll get an opportunity to speak as well. And last year we had a couple standing ovations, that were just really powerful moments.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's incredible. Now it's great that you're involved with different things like this, not only the United Way, but also the nonprofit summit and the Walk of Fame. I know you're a Clinton native.
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy being part of these things?
Oh man, that's a loaded question, man. Right? I was raised by parents that were very involved in us, and my sister and I, and like my mom was the PTA president, and my dad was our den leader. They were just very involved with our lives, and I think that it was kind of instilled with us that you need to be involved. And I don't have any kids to be involved in their lives, so I'm going to be involved in the life of our community.
Okay, very good. People want to find out more about the United Way, how they can possibly give to the campaign, and of course the Forks and Pork that'll be coming up October 11th. How can they best do that?
Yes, well, the best way is email me, director at Clinton County or ClintonUnitedWay.org. ClintonUnitedWay.org. Director at ClintonUnitedWay.org, and then our phone number is 563-242-1209.
Always a pleasure to have you, and thanks so much, Andy.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
This could be Tua's last game this year, and it could put an end to the Dolphins trying to be a playoff team this year. I mean, that's the harsh reality of this. And look,